The 10-year promise that died in silence. I am sitting at this local diner downtown, minding my own business, when the universe decides to play a massive joke on me. Back in high school, in this tiny town in Ohio, I was madly in love with Maya. We were that couple, you know? Everyone thought we'd get married right after college, but then she got into this fancy design school out in California. On the night before her flight, she held my hand, looked right into my eyes and said, "Wait for me, Logan. Please, just wait for me." And I meant it when I said I would, but 3 months into freshman year, she just went ghost. Her phone was disconnected, her Instagram completely gone. I spent 6 months losing my absolute mind, thinking the worst had happened. Finally, her brother told me the brutal truth. She just wanted a clean slate without me. She left me broken, completely shattered into a million pieces. It took me 3 long years to finally put myself back together. That is when I met Chloe. She wasn't flashy, but she was kind, hilarious, and she actually stayed. Fast forward to today, we've been happily married for 4 years, and we have a beautiful house with a golden retriever running around the yard. Then, last night happens. My phone buzzes. It's an unknown number. I answer, and this voice from the past says, "Hey Logan, I'm back in town. Can we grab a coffee?" It was Maya. 10 years later, I agreed to meet her, mostly out of pure curiosity. She walked into that diner looking exactly the same. She sat down, ordered a latte, and immediately started chatting like she had just gone to the grocery store for 10 minutes. She laughed, brought up old prom memories, and then she reached across the table to touch my hand. That's when she saw it, the gold band on my ring finger. Her smile dropped instantly. Her face turned pale, and then, completely furious, she actually slammed her hand down and yelled, "You're married? But you promised me. You said you'd wait forever." I just sat there, completely stunned. I looked at this person who had vanished into thin air, ignored my tears for a decade, and was now acting like I was the criminal. I took a deep breath, slipped a $10 bill onto the table, and looked her dead in the eye. "Maya, I did wait. I waited for a text, a call, or even a basic explanation. You never sent one. You don't get to freeze my life for 10 years just because you feel like pressing play today." I walked out into the rain, got into my truck, and drove straight home to the woman who actually chose to stay.